Help support our coverage with a free account on Privacy, the service that keeps you protected when shopping online. Get $5 to try it now by using promo code QZZ2J. And with Blueberry, the community that gives creators the power to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get a 30-day free trial by using promo code Blueberry004.
And next up, Palo Alto Innovation. I have a feeling this is going to be a great conversation. We're being joined by Alex Trammell. Am I saying that right?
Trammell.
Trammell.
The I is vestigial.
I love that. Yes. And I'm not going to try to say that either. So it's a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you so much. I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, yeah. So how's CES?
My back hurts.
From sitting so much?
No. So this is the second day of the show. Towards the end of the second day of the show. I've been here since Saturday.
Okay.
It's Thursday?
Yes.
I think
Tuesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
Yes.
That's how CES is going.
It's exactly. You don't even know what day it is most of the time.
I
It's
have
just
no
a
idea.
Huge blur all the time.
I was here yesterday from 6 a.m. to 1 a.m.
You know what this show reminds me of? And maybe you're not old enough to know this, but remember back in the 80s, I forget the donut commercial, but the guy would actually, I got to make the donuts.
Yeah.
I got to make the donuts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And he would actually be passing himself going to and from work.
Sure.
That is exactly how CES, and you can see it this morning, and I'm leaving the hotel about 6:30, and you can just see, like, most of these people barely got home or to the hotel, and now they got to go back to work.
Yeah, it's brutal. It's brutal.
It's brutal.
Yeah, some people party a little hard during
They do.
CES.
Well, you're in Vegas.
You're
That's
in Vegas.
how it works.
May as well not. May as well. I tend to sleep. I feel pretty good.
Yeah.
All things considered.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a lot of work.
This is not your first rodeo here, is it?
This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah.
It's my fourth time exhibiting.
Yeah.
I've been going for about the last 10 years.
Yeah.
My 21st birthday, my dad actually got me a trip to CES.
That's great.
Very nerdy. Very nerdy.
That's pretty cool. That's actually a great gift, by the way.
Yeah, that's pretty
cool.
good.
That's cool. All right, so what are we talking about today?
So we have a couple different products here. This is the one we're introducing at the show.
Okay.
It's called the Sandman Clock 2. We had the original Sandman Clock. Let me go ahead and give a little polish here.
Oh.
Yeah. So the original Sandman Clock we introduced back at CES 2016, I believe. And we sold a bunch of them. Everyone loves them. I love mine. It was almost perfect. Almost. Now, it is perfect.
Okay.
So, unfortunately, they don't turn on, but it's an alarm clock. This one displays big, giant red numbers. They're 1.8 inches tall.
Okay.
They also auto-dim, so there's a light sensor, so it'll dim down, very nicely, very smoothly.
Yes.
Looks really nice. You also have 4 USB ports on the back to charge all of your various stuff.
Oh, very nice.
2 USB-A and 2 USB-C.
Okay.
So you can charge, your AirPods and your phone and your tablet and your watch. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Over here.
I love it already.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
So yeah, that's the Sandman Clock 2. There's a couple improvements from the last Sandman. It's got a big weight in there. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness! Yeah,
yeah.
I remember the last one. It was
excellent.
Yeah,
it's much lighter.
Yeah,
so
it was. Yeah.
There's actually a silver kind of kickstand which goes in the back for a power supply, so it's really nicely grounded. There's non-slip feet on it, and it also has a Bluetooth Low Energy BLE. Got these nice recessed buttons so you don't accidentally press them. And yeah, that's the Sandman Clock 2, shipping Q4 of this year.
Okay.
For the holidays, $49.99 is retail.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So yeah.
Are you able to pre-order it right now? Or?
Not yet
Okay.
with this one. We don't like to put products up for pre-order. This is really ironic what I'm about to get to, but we don't like to put products up for pre-order until we're like 100% guaranteed on everything.
Yep, I get that.
So yeah, I'll tell you why we have that policy when I start talking about this product.
Okay.
Aha! Oh, that was a bad transition.
Oh, I love all the extra buttons here.
Yeah, so this is the Sandman Doppler. This is shipping in, look.
Sandman Doppler.
Oh, look at that, brand new. I hope that was on camera.
I love how
Nice.
you just carry everything.
thank
That's great. Yeah.
Thank you. So it's got 6 USB ports on the back.
Okay.
You can do 3 USB-A and 3 USB-C, or 6 USB-A, like this model.
Okay.
And we introduced this one in CES 2017, and we're shipping, like I said, in Q1.
Okay.
So it's been a rough development cycle, which is why we have that new pre-order policy with this guy. This will have a big multicolor display, so you can have any color you want. We have 29 different color options for the screen. The actual body comes in 5 or 6, I think it's actually 7 different colors. The lights are backlit, and it has microphones, a light sensor, You have a light bar up on top, which will give you a bunch of different information about, your calendars or your stocks or day of the week or anything like that.
Go ahead.
No, and then it also, probably the key feature is it has ALEXA support. I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
I assume you understand why.
You go ahead and explain it, though.
Okay, so
I'll just pretend that I know what you're talking about.
Sure. So the Amazon Echo family of products,
yes.
They all work with a certain keyword, which I try not to say on radio interviews.
Because you don't want to trigger everybody. Although I've done that before with my radio show, and I love it that it triggers everybody.
Okay, well, then I'll just say it. So it has Amazon Alexa built in, and you can use Alexa to ask you, whatever you want, when your alarms are, play some music, play some rain sounds so you can help fall asleep. So this is the perfect bedside alarm clock with Amazon Alexa embedded. So we're also looking at Google Assistant support. So Hey Google will work as well, or OK Google, or Hey Google, whatever it is.
It's going to be both in the same.
It'll be both in the same one.
That's fantastic.
Google and Amazon have a little bit of a war going on, so they don't like both at the same time.
Right.
So you'll have to do a restart, but that's no big deal. That's coming later this year. Google Assistant support for Hey Google. Trying to say that one as much as possible too.
Trigger all those out there.
And then there's also 1 and 2, the quick buttons up here.
Yes.
So you can have any sort of routine. So you don't have to use your voice or use your phone. Your partner's sleeping next to you. You can hit the button that can turn off all the lights and lock your doors, for example.
Okay.
So that's all configurable.
Interesting.
So that's the Sandman Clock 2 and the Sandman Doppler.
Microphone button so that you don't. Do you have to hit the microphone button in order to talk to it?
No. So the microphone button on top here. So it is hands-free.
Okay.
So you can just say Alexa.
Okay. Or Hey Google.
Right. Okay, Google.
Play the Tech Ranch podcast.
Well done. Nice plug. So you can just hit the button here and it will listen to you, or you can say the wake word. If you don't want the FBI to listen to you at all.
Yes.
I probably shouldn't spread that, but just hit this button right here and it will work. It'll mute. And the microphones won't work anymore.
Okay.
The light bar will turn red. This will turn red. You won't be able to, they won't be able to talk to it anymore.
Yes.
This button is not functional anymore or anything.
So on the Bluetooth feature, so you can Bluetooth it to speakers and whatever else you
so
want.
you can use your phone this will be the Bluetooth speaker for your phone.
Gotcha.
Because you got these nice set of stereo speakers in here and a bass port.
Very nice.
So you can use this as a Bluetooth speaker, a charging station, an Amazon Alexa, and a clock.
Okay. So of course, if you want to play music or whatever with Amazon, Alexa,
you can do that
whatever,
as well.
you can do all that.
Yeah, you can do that as well.
Okay.
I have one more product to show you.
Yeah.
So Palo Alto Innovation is the company, but we have multiple brands underneath Palo Alto Innovation.
Okay.
Alarm clocks are awesome. I've been working on them for about 5 years now.
They're kind of your passion, actually, aren't they? Yeah.
So I started off with this one, and I loved it, and it's great, and it's universal. Everyone can use it, and I think that's why I like it so much. But it's still an alarm clock. It's really useful. It's really functional. I want something else that can really help people.
Okay.
My passion is really smart home and trying to make things which aren't necessarily smart. So this is the Notify Axon. Notify is our second brand. It's going to be our smart home brand. And this is a completely separate product. This one is a concept. We're going to try and launch it in 2021. That's the plan. So this top disc right here, this is actually a sensor disc is what we call it, and it has what's called a LoRa radio. Are you familiar with LoRa?
I'm not.
So LoRa is, it's the worst acronym ever, LORA, long range. I swear that's the acronym. It's terrible. But it's a sensor protocol.
Okay.
I didn't invent it, but it's much more, has lower fidelity than, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth.
Okay.
So you can't do audio or video, but sensor data. Lots of ones and zeros you can do. And it's very low power and has over 1 mile of range. So this base sensor on here has 4 main sensors: environment, temperature, humidity, light, motion, and touch. Okay, and a LoRa radio. We'll get to this middle one in a second. And then this is the battery module, and the battery module has water leak detection, as well as open it up, and you got 2 Energizer lithium batteries in here, which will work for over 6 months. And you take that, and this is using USB-C with magnets, and it just magnets together. And now you have a smart sensor, which will last for over 6 months using LoRa. I just said a bunch of buzzwords. Nothing is particularly new. This is what makes it new, the expansion board.
Okay.
So the expansion board, you connect just like the other ones. You can actually stack 2 or 3 of these up if you wanted to. You don't have to. And you can do a bunch of cool stuff. So these expansion boards can use really any sensor. So the sensor that I like the most is the scale. You can have a scale expansion board, and you can, put it down. You can put something on top of it. So the way I came up with this idea is I was really bad about brushing my teeth. It's a good thing this is I guess you have the pain.
And you're fine.
Thanks. Listerine works well.
Yeah.
It's a free plug.
And I eat onions, so we're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my dad would actually grab my toothbrush, and he would feel my toothbrush. I should have brought a toothbrush to see if it was dry.
Okay.
To see if I brushed my teeth.
Yep.
And I couldn't lie to him. And I'm like, you know what? He shouldn't have to. When I was a little older, got a little better dental hygiene. I'm like, you shouldn't need a smart toothbrush in order to tell if you actually brushed your teeth or not.
Okay. So
I'm like, wait, if you just put a scale underneath your toothbrush, you'll know how long and how often you brush your teeth, or your kids brush your teeth. But I'm like, all right, that's pretty close-minded. We don't need it just for toothbrushes. Is that the plural of toothbrush?
I think so, yes.
Not like toothbrush
No,
eye or
I think
something?
you're good.
Yeah. So you can take the toothbrush off and put your pet's food or water bowl on.
Okay.
And it will tell you how often your pet is eating or drinking. Or you can, remove the sensor disc, put on a different expansion board, let's say a distance sensor. And the distance sensor can tell you, when to stop your car so you can remove that tennis ball hanging from the ceiling. I have a buddy that wants to open up a bar, and he wants to put this underneath each keg, and it will tell him when he runs out of beer, how cold the beer is, and, using the water leak detection, if the beer leaks. So you have one product which is infinitely configurable and customizable. So that's a concept which we're working on, which we're hoping to launch in 2021.
And, of course, all of this stuff can be added to an app.
Exactly.
So if you have a pet app, I'm just throwing that out there, and you can check to see, if you're at work and your pet has not consumed food all day long, you would know this.
You'll know. Exactly. So you can set up if this, then that style triggers. So you can say, if 6 p.m., and pet hasn't consumed this amount of water, send me a push notification.
Yes.
Or something like that. So we call those different things, toothbrush, the garage distance, we call those recipes.
Yeah.
And so you'll basically choose a room in your house, pick a recipe, then tweak the recipe to your tastes. See a little pun on the right.
Yes.
Yeah. I thought I'm clever.
You are.
Oh, thanks. So
I'm still getting past not brushing your teeth, so.
Look, I was a kid, okay. He would feel my toothbrush, and then it would be okay.
No, it's a great story. It's a great story.
My dad's here for the first time in 10 years, and I haven't told that story in front of him yet. I'm not looking forward to it. He's famous. So, that's the Notify Axon. We're planning on launching this in 2021. We're super excited about it. It has literally unlimited potential. I'm sure we haven't come up with the best use case yet.
Yep.
Because everyone likes a different one. A lot of people want to put these in their mailboxes if they live on large properties.
Oh, sure.
So,
that makes sense.
Yeah, so that sort of stuff.
Yep.
So, that's the Notify Axon.
And where do we find out all the information about all your products?
Palo Alto Innovation, one word, is our website.
Okay.
You can go to sandmanclocks.com for information on the Sandman clocks. Notify is node-ify.me.
Okay.
Notify me. Or you can just go to Palo Alto Innovation on our website, and it will send you all the links there.
What's the retail on this?
I did not mention that.
Yes.
So this is actually available for pre-order now.
Okay.
These are being made in overseas in Shenzhen right now, and they're shipping right after probably Chinese New Year. We have a pre-order price for the show, $129.99.
Oh, wow. That's good.
$149.99 after the show.
Okay.
And then we'll likely go up to $199 when we start shipping, which we still think is very reasonable for everything it can do.
Sure.
So, very soon, March, April, $129 or pre-order them now.
Okay. Alex, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you
so
much.
Good seeing you again.
You as well.
Yeah. You take care, and I wish you all the best on, wow, this could change the world.
Well,
I'm just saying. So it's at least going to change your toothbrush habits. Just saying.
Just saying.
Yeah. All right.
Thanks so much.
Have a great rest of the show.
Thanks.
All right. Take care.
Bye.